Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kia, and today I'm going to be talking to you about breast self-exams. Breast cancer statistics are on the rise, with an average of 230,480 new cases in women and 2,140 new cases in men in the year 2011 alone. There has been nearly 40,000 deaths and over 500 deaths in men in the year 2011. Although breast cancer is on the rise in America, there are ways for you to be proactive in your health care. As a nursing student in my last semester, I have spent time working for a breast center, and I know the importance of women, especially those over 40, going in to get their yearly mammogram. But what about those women who are under 40? What are their options? Those women have one of two options. They can do their breast self-exams at home monthly, or they can go annually to their clinician and get their clinician to do their breast self-exams. In my experience, many women who come in for a mammogram come in because they have done their breast self-exam at home and found some type of abnormality and came in to get it further investigated. You cannot diagnose yourself with breast cancer, but you can perform these breast self-exams in order to find abnormalities and get yourself tested. A breast self-exam is a screening tool that can be performed by an individual in their home. There are many benefits to performing a breast self-exam. One of those benefits is that it's very cost-effective. It doesn't cost anything for you to go home and take hands into your own matter and perform your breast self-exam. However, it does cost money in order for you to go see your clinician yearly and for you to get a mammogram, especially if you do not have health care insurance. This also could be very useful for those individuals who live in rural areas and do not have readily access to health care, or even those individuals who do not trust the healthcare system and do not like going to healthcare facilities in order to get their problems looked at. Performing a breast self-exam also allows you to have the privacy of being in your own home without being prodded by people that you don't know and being prodded by other tools from the medical facilities that they use in order to do breast mammograms at the clinician's office, or for the clinician to touch you. Education on how to perform a breast self-exam is important, so the technique is done correctly, because if the technique is not done correctly, then you may miss an abnormality that someone else could find. There are many different ways to perform a breast self-exam. You always want to start by putting one hand behind your head, and with the opposite hand, you can go either in circular motions around your breast, up and down, vertical motions, or you can do spoke wheels around your nipple. You want to make sure that you get under your armpit, because you do have breast tissue under your armpit. So a lot of people do not know that, so they may miss an abnormality that's found under their arm because they're just thinking that their breast tissue is right on their chest. Breast self-exams, again, like I said, cannot diagnose you, but it can present with an abnormality that will cause you to get further investigated. A study showed that 90% of women who performed a breast self-exam and did it properly were able to find an abnormality in their breast when the situation arose. They did this by going out and getting a silicone model of a breast, and they gave the women 5 different silicone models, and out of 5 of them, one breast had lumps in the breast tissue. And the women were able to touch the breast, and each one was able to find the abnormalities in the breast and actually count how many lumps there were in the breast. It's also been proven that 15% of the time mammograms actually miss any abnormalities. Now this could be because your breast tissue may still be too dense, or just from human error in the actual techniques of doing the mammograms. Since breast self-exams are done more frequently than a mammogram or a clinician, you are able to detect abnormalities quicker, which can lead to a better prognosis for you. Breast self-exams are an important tool that can help with early detection in cancer. This This should be performed monthly around the same time. Usually for women, it should be performed either before or after your cycle. And men, because men do get breast cancer as well, as I stated earlier, you can just pick any day out of the month, either the 1st, the 15th, or whatever other day that you feel is good for you, and you can perform your breast self-exams on those days. Noting any changes in your breast tissue can also, like I said, lead to a better prognosis if you indeed do have cancer, because once the abnormality is found and the earlier it's found, you have better medical decisions that can be made as far as your health. So become proactive in your health care today and start performing a breast self-exam. You never know, it could save your life.